Hey, what's happening YouTube? It's Outdoor Guy 365 coming at you with another great video. And today we have my Dewalt impact wrench. This is the 1/2-inch drive Dewalt brushless 20 volt max. And this is the DCF899 1/2-inch brushless 3-speed impact wrench, 20 volt max. And hopefully you can see those numbers there. It does have 0 to 400, 0 to 1200, and 0 to 1900 RPMs. And if it's not under load, I believe it goes all the way up to 2400 RPM. So if there isn't a nut or a socket on there, that's how fast you could expect it to go. It is made in USA. I try to buy USA made things. The Dewalt met that specification. It is made with globally sourced materials, which means materials that are made for all different kind of specifications, and they're probably made in China. It does have that made in USA with globally sourced materials. Let me tell you a lot of good things about this. I bought this after my dad passed away because I still wanted to be able to work on my car by myself without my dad. So that's what I bought it for, because I like to work on my own brakes, rotating my own tires in my driveway, and any type of other project that you could possibly need an impact wrench for, like say taking lawnmower blades off a mower, especially on either a self-propelled mower or like I have a big John Deere mower in the garage. But you know, and I needed something that was going to be able to withstand a lot of use. It hasn't seen like use that you would use in a shop, and MAC Tools makes their own version of this. Same battery fits it, everything is the same. It's just the specs might be just slightly different, but don't quote me on that 100%. There's nothing really that I can tell you that's been bad about this. It did come with a 4 amp hour battery. I do have other Dewalt tools that I have, and I just have the 5 amp hour battery here with me. Battery has a full charge. You could check the battery and its charge level on the back. The impact wrench does have a locking pin for all those sockets and such that you might have that might fly off otherwise. Nice grip all the way around. I've had this for a while, about 10 years now. The only issues that I've ever had is that the anvil stopped working per se, as it should have been, because it didn't it didn't hold up in the first application. I had to take it in for service at the Dewalt Service Center in Addison, Illinois, where they do have like a warehouse service center, plus you can buy other things there. If you have a service center near you, you can get a lot of good remanufactured or closeout deals on a lot of different stuff. The grips and everything, very good. The trigger mechanism, very easy to press. I have no problems with that. It does have an LED light up here, which comes on no matter what you do. So if you're working in a dark space, always pretty awesome. It's an LED, so it doesn't use a lot of power. It does have power adjustment level at the very front of the drills, or the impact wrench. So 1 being the lowest, 3 being the most power. Right now I have it set to 1 because I don't think I'm going to need a ton of power to take my lawnmower blade off and remove that nut, because I want to sharpen the lawnmower blade because maintenance is important. So that's the only thing that I could probably say that's been bad about this impact wrench, is that it stopped working per se in the right way, and it wouldn't allow me to use the maximum amount of torque that was there to break away nuts or bolts from things, and I had to take it in for service. Other than that, it's been wonderful. It was right within the first year of ownership, so it was covered under warranty. Otherwise it would have cost me 129 bucks. If it would have cost me 129 bucks, I probably would have just said, I'm just gonna go buy a bare tool for $229 and just say, forget it, because why put in $130 towards a $200 tool roughly, you know, when you can buy another one for another 80 or so bucks maybe. I forget what they are right now, bare tool. I know I bought this one for about $225. They've gone up considerably since then. I bought it online off of eBay. Worked out pretty good for me from a reputable seller. Just don't buy from a non-reputable seller. This does have the brushless motor. I think the brushless motors are great. They're fantastic. What type of impact wrench might you have at home, or maybe that you use on the job site? Do you have a Cornwell one? Do you have a Snap-On one? Maybe MAC Tools, which would be the same thing as the Dewalt, maybe different little bit of specifications. I know Milwaukee makes one. Ridgid makes similar tool as this. So does Makita. I used to have a whole bunch of Makita tools that used to run off the 9.6 volt NiCad batteries, and they just finally wore out. That I inherited the tools from my father, who passed away, and I decided to buy a whole line of Dewalt tools. Let me know what your experience has been like, either with this type of Dewalt tool, or maybe you have the 3/8 inch. This is the 1/2 inch. Let me know what issues that maybe you've had. If I haven't had that many issues, maybe I'm one of the lucky ones. I don't know. Let me know what other things you like about the tool that you have. Otherwise, this is definitely, I recommend that everybody has something like this. I take it on long road trips just in case I have a blowout on the highway of a tire. That's never happened to me. Except for one time, well, not per se a blowout, but where I blew out my brake lines because they were so rusted, and I went to stop really hard and the brake lines blew. But that's a different story for a different day. Anyways, let me know what you've got, what your experiences have been, and you know, I really like interacting with all the people that come to my channel and put in their input. Yeah, sometimes maybe you guys don't have the nicest things to say sometimes, or maybe I forget something and you guys can add some value to it, and then somebody else sees it and it helps, you know, get more information out there for people to learn and grow. So anyways, that's all for now. This has been Outdoor Guy 365 with another great video for you guys on YouTube here. All right, so we will talk to you later, and I gotta get this to work here because you know, the days are getting shorter because tonight we fall back, and the sun is starting to head down on the horizon, so I gotta get this work done. All right, YouTube, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.